and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, we pulled a crucial 2 out of 3 wins against the Cleveland Indians at home, and now we got a series against the Tampa Bay Rays. We are half a game back behind Oakland, which means that we're half a game back in the wild card for the second spot, and we need to make that ground up. So we need to do real well. We need to, at least hold position relative to Oakland in the last couple series of the season. They got a couple of gimmies, or they got a couple of they took a couple games off of Houston, actually. So they're actually only half a game back behind Houston. I didn't pay enough attention to that. They got a couple of cream puffs coming up in the form of Texas and Kansas City, both of whom are really struggling before we have a short 2-game series against them, and they get to go face off against fellow rival for the wild card spot, Seattle Mariners in Seattle. So we got to play good baseball here against our next opponents if we want to stay in that hunt. If not for the division, then certainly for the wild card. So let's get out here and get it. Okay, we get the chance to buff some stuff up. I don't know about that, this, that, or the other. Arm strength is something that I've been complaining about for a while, and that might be the thing I have to do here. Buff that up to 58, so hopefully we might make some better, maybe not not going to be more accurate throws, but certainly stronger throws to the plate. And that'll bring us up against the Tampa Bay Rays in the Big A. So let's get out here and get it.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him.
Okay, early appearance against Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill.
2 outs here, top of the first, with Andrew Heaney on the mound.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
That's just a fly ball out to Salomon's territory. Easy catch, and that'll end the inning.
The catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score.
And that'll bring up Tommy Pham again.
He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2.
Tampa Bay is up here.
Hit the other
That's
way
another fly ball out to Salomon's territory in right field. Easy out, easy life, end the inning.
Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Well, Angels hitting hasn't been the problem this season. The problem has been some combination of pitching and defense. Bloop that back behind third base, and that'll be strike one. Jammed on that one, too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Cutter low. Ryan Yarbrough, what do you have? Sinker, cutter, changeup, curveball. That's kind of a nasty combination there, sir. Cutter down, and I'm swinging early on it. Once again, swinging on stuff low out of the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this
or
one
just
off.
playing out of the zone.
Keep it rolling. Here you go.
The 1-2.
I said to myself I was going to take a nap a little while ago, and then I never wound up doing it. Just wanted to get all these episodes recorded so that I would have them ready to go.
They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan.
Making him work at least. He's thrown 7 pitches in this at-bat.
Pulled toward right center field.
That's just going to be a fly out to right field, but, you know, solid contact, that's all you can ask for, really. Made him work, made contact with the ball, put it into play, and that's just what happened. So Salomon coming out here. We're back even here in the bottom of the 4th with runners on first and second and 1 out in the inning. So the last thing I want to do is ground into a double play here. Next to the last thing I want to do is strike out or fly ball. I mean, strike out or a pop out especially. Anything that won't advance the runners.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Come on, pull it together, Salomon.
Going after that ugly swing. I guarantee you he tries to get.
You don't have to hit a dinger, just give me something good.
Fouled off.
That one was more reflex than anything.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Well, Ryan Yarbrough is a good pitcher, man.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Is he a good pitcher? Yeah, he's all right. Certainly he's spotting his pitches well. How about that? Oh! On the other hand, he couldn't spot that one well enough. That one is high, deep, and gone. Adios, pelota! Number 21 on the year for Salomon Barrios. A 3-run shot, 406 feet into the tunnel and gone. Big fly for Salomon Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia. And it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street.
Been a long time since Salomon took a bow. And yet, here we find ourselves. Yeah, that'll bring up Tommy Pham here in the top of the 5th with 2 away. Starting to sound a little smarmy when that Tommy Pham here in the top of the 5th with 2 away.
Has it in his sights, makes the catch, and
how oleaginous can I make my voice, I wonder.
Across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Angels are out in front.
You'll have to forgive me. It's been a long day. I'm still recording here. Thankfully, this is the last one I plan to do in this batch because I believe by the time this one goes up, you should have the Jason Parham postseason stream coming up in your future. This one should be going up on Friday if I've calculated the days right. And the stream should be going up Friday night, June the 5th at, June the 7th at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Is taken for ball 2.
Tyler Glass now out here. What is he doing? What is he doing relieving? I could have sworn he was a starter. What's he doing pitching out of the bullpen? Oh,
2-1 after
yeah, you might as well swing at that one. Just to, you know, keep him honest.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Here we go. Line straight up the middle, just about took his lips off. And Salomon, I think, will have gone, what is it, two for 4 on the day? Get some more power on the day.
How hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid.
Nice little liner into center field. Keep the train rolling against these Tampa Bay Rays. Let's get it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Come on, kid, get
Barrios
off, boy. There we go.
first, nobody out.
About the only regret that I have is I think I used my showtime on that one, which, I mean, we're pretty well in the lead. I think we can be pretty comfortable about this one, but still, I used my showtime on that, and all I got out of it was a line drive single up the middle, which is, you know, a good result to have, but you make a power swing like that, you expect it to go for the fences, not for the pitcher's head.
Stepping in, Jonathan VR. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lifted down the line
and blooped into the stands. 1-2 count for Jonathan VR.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Throw over first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Can't remember if I've said it this episode, but I will continue to say it. Salomon got yelled at by his manager for getting caught stealing so much. So we are effectively hamstrung or handcuffed when it comes to stealing bases. So I have been much more conservative about the circumstances in which I try to steal. And in fact, pretty much just haven't stolen at all because, you know, it's just not worth it. So 3-2 count, we will be stealing or moving in this situation because if it's a strikeout, then, you know, it's a strikeout and it's not a problem. The inning's over anyway. If it's a walk,
now a ball lined to the left side.
If it's a walk, then we automatically get a free pass over to second. And if the ball's in play, then we're already on the move.
Misses for ball 4.
And that'll be a walk. So Salomon makes it over to second base, bringing up Mike Trout with 2 away and runners on first and second.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fastball misses in the dirt.
3-1 count to Mike Trout.
3-1.
Justin Bohr on deck. See what they make of this one.
Unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Full count, 3 balls and
full count to Mike Trout, so we'll be running again.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
Tyler Glasnow's got that kind of funny stooped stance on the mound, it looks like.
Probably not throwing that one again.
Kind of reminds me a bit of...
this is hit high and deep out to left.
Oh, that's just a line out. Kind of reminds me of... what's his name?
No matter, they lead it 8-2.
Red Sox closer. Kimbrel. All right, Salomon 2 for 3 on the night. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. You kidding me? You are apparently not kidding me. But that's just going to be a bloop single into center field. And they're not going to send the runner. That's just a shame.
And there will be no advance here.
Well, that was all on me, but light that baby up. Andrew Heaney gets himself another win on the season. Angels take another win off of the Rays, holding ground in the division, holding ground against the A's. Salomon, of course, looking filthy and feeling great for another home run and another hit on the day, so let's keep it rolling.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Felix Pena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1.
Okay, Salomon hitting 280 on the season so far. After his ups and downs and ins and outs and streaks and dry spells.
And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays.
Jake Faria,
tonight, despite the loss last time out,
I don't know too much about him. Runner over on first, and we're already down 1 here early on. See what we can do about that.
But boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak
Yeah,
for the
we're,
side of it.
I think I said this before, when it's light out and pitches go to that, especially that high left side of the plate relative to the catcher's view, I can't see where it goes, and as a result, I lose track of the ball. So he could be throwing ant specials out there, throwing high curveballs that drop into the corner of the zone, and I would never know until it was way too late.
He doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone
That felt good. Yeah, good timing. I just plain missed.
Some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. 1 pitch is a strike.
RNG at work, folks.
Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire.
And a split. He held that splitter back just long enough to get Salomon swinging.
Digging in,
Yikes.
Barrios. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first.
All right, let's see what we do out here.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need
see how we do now that the sun's gone down.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a good
inside fastball.
Maybe a ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well,
made contact with it. It's going to the wall, but it's going to land on the warning track. They're not even going to send the runner. That's just a shame. Okay, 4-1 going into the top of the 7th, and G-Man Choi on the plate for the Rays. See what we can get out of this one. He's going to get all of that one, and it's going to carry him off the wall, and Salomon can't make the play at the wall. They cut it off there, but it's going to turn into a double there.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's
I was trying to jump at the wall to make that catch, but I didn't time it right, I guess.
No different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard.
Animation was already underway. Okay, 7th inning.
Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios. He flew out in his last.
I think if Salomon were to have, as long as the Angels get 1 more hit on the day, then Salomon is going to have 1 more plate appearance. So I believe I am going to reserve my showtime for that next opportunity. Popped it up behind first base, and that's going to just fall in for the first out. We're going to try to drive in a run. That's really all we can do. And now you see, this is why you save it for that kind of situation. Ryan Stanek on the mound. I don't like that one. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I was feeling. I typically think of Salomon's big strike zone up in the zone more than down. That one gets away, and the runner's going to come in to score. Nice. Justin Bohr hustles it on down the line to make it a 3-4 game here in bottom of the 8th. on that wild pitch, that splitter well out of the zone. Slider inside, just off the plate. 37,865 people here in the Big A. We thank you for your support. Coming out to see your boys playing. Just coming out to see Salomon Barrios do what he do and pop up balls behind home plate or behind second base. Okay, well, that's what it be, Salomon. You did your best. And the Rays are not going to allow the sweep, but we do still take the series. Let's head on back to the clubhouse and see what to make of it. My mistake. We got another one going here.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Jaime Barria will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take?
Okay, Salomon. Salomon coming up to base again, or coming up to bat against Blake Snell with the bases loaded. Getting greedy up here. Blake Snell, probably one of the best pitchers in the game in 2019 at the time of this recording. Oh, that slider too. Yeek.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing.
Just going to have to put one in play here.
Play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
And honestly, I thought I had went through with that one. Held up just in time, only just. Apparently.
You just will not see it at this level.
And that is going to be a double play. No! Salomon does drive in a run on a fielder's choice. It's ugly, but it works. We get the run in with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
And the runner scores from third.
I'm going to bring up David Fletcher, hitting 260 on the year.
Shortstop, David Fletcher.
And that'll be grounded up the middle for the quick flip for the putout.
Hey, 2 down here.
Tommy Pham out here. Bases loaded, 2 out in the top of the third. So with Salomon out here, this could either be good or this could be bad. Gonna have to run for this one, but he makes the catch. Denies the Rays, the base is loaded, and that is gonna end the inning. And here come Blake Snell. Here we go.
Don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Record a hit off a fastball. Well, he's only got the fastball, so I guess we'll find out, won't we? Inside fastball.
Establishing the inside part of the plate.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself, Salomon? Connected with it, but it's not gonna fall in time.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up
Joey Wendell out here. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Jaime Barria kicks and deals. That's back behind second. Salomon has got it. And with VR backing him up, that'll end the inning. So, bottom of the 6th, runners in scoring position. Jet Band. Who is this? No, I was about to say Jet Bandy. That's not right. Anthony Banda. So we'll see what he's got out here.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
No chance of a steal, or very little chance of a steal.
Lays off 1-0.
You can do it. No one better. Start it up.
And like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's just a tough one to take there.
Executed it perfectly. A big bend onto the inside.
Line shot. They're going to make the catch. That's just unfortunate. Kevin Kiermaier out here for the Rays. Top of the 7th with 1 out. Jaime Barrios still out here. And it's going to be a fly ball out to Salomon's grounds. And he makes the catch.
Without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right.
And that's a fly ball. Top of the 8th here with 2 away. Salomon makes the catch. Ends the inning.
Nothing doing here this.
And light that baby up. We don't sweep the Rays, but we do get 3 wins? I totally lost track again. How did we do against them? We won 2 out of 3. So again, we're continuing to play, 667 baseball out here. We're game and a half behind the Astros in the AL West. We're tied with the Athletics still in the AL wild card. So we're it's coming down to the wire, man. Salomon's doing the best he can. Best he can is about 271 with a 374 OBP and 600 slugging. OPS of 983. That's not too shabby, honestly. If I had all his numbers put together so that I could give you a good WOBA, I would be able to tell you that right away, but I don't, so I can't. But in the meantime, we're coming to the end of the season here, and things are shaping up, so it's looking like Salomon's got a pretty good shot at that Rookie of the Year award for the AL. Nobody else is hitting 271 with 21 home runs and 554 RBI. So in that respect, maybe this is a bit unrealistic, and I should be still playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. But just, really, I don't have the confidence in my ability to do that. So that's where we find ourselves. So that's going to do it for me. Next time out, we're going to face the New York Yankees in Yankee Stadium. But until then, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.